Alright, hello there. I am ps1. How's everyone? And this is Fight Illusion K-1 Revenge. And we're getting ready to do round the round of 8 for the 15-man tournament cup. So let's go ahead and go get started with that. I'm gonna put a circle right here just so I know that, even though he didn't have a match, it's still just, if I can keep up with what the heck is going on. I'm also going. I ain't gotta put the X necessarily. So we got him versus him, and let's go right into this and get started. All right, go select new game, and we're gonna take a look at the rules and make sure the rules are on here correctly.
Xing.
All right, so we got level 3, 5 rounds, 3 knockdowns, and we got time is 90 seconds. All right. I don't know, I'd be making those sounds. Damn, dude. That was actually pretty good and stuff like that. I mean, you rather get a knockdown than get your whole health bar taken away, because you get the knockdown, you can get a chance to get some health back. Shoot. Okay, so we're gonna put an X right here. Circle right there. This guy right here. Nobu Aka versus Tiger. Okay, that's gonna be the next one. Oh, let me put it back on this. The replays are so quick that we'll lose a few of them go. Oh, that was a step in knee. Oh wait, Tiger supposed to be right here, right? Yeah, Tiger supposed to be player 2. Okay, I did that right then. All right. Guess those head hits do a lot more damage, which is pretty true. Yeah. All right. So we have Peter Arts versus. I do not know how to pronounce that. Peter Arts versus the Thai. I guess that's what I'll say. You know, I gotta pick the Thai fighter first. I think he's on Burning. What's the game called? Burning Pro Wrestling. This guy right here. Hold on, let me check. I think he is part of that game. I got the thing with the roster on here. I thought I had the roster on here at first. I'm pretty sure that character is on here. I just don't see the roster on here. Let me see real quick. I can't check for sure, but anyway, let's go back to the game. But I think he's supposed to be on that game. I think I had the roster on here. I don't know how the heck I'll see it right here. This is a game that came out right around the same time as like Fire Pro Wrestling and stuff like that. Not sure if it came out first or after it, but couldn't really compete because like I don't think they made a sequel to that game. Anyway, back to this. All right, they both say I thought I had the roster on here.
ピッターゲストンリット青コーナー
Yeah, he just got off too good of a fast start that it was over. That's it. Yeah, that's how a few of these games work. Banner versus Hug, or Hugh, I should say. That's how you pronounce it. I was for sure I thought that was going to be interesting. But then again, the arcade gameplay. That's how I thought all these matches. What? So it's supposed to be Banner, then Hugh. Alright. Let me finish the stuff for this. Alright. Then let's switch back around to player 1. AI versus AI. win the Hugh one. Okay. I'm trying to, while that match is going on, I'm trying to think, should I just do this as the second video and this could be the second half of this whole thing, or should I do another video and have it be with the semis, the third place, and then the finals or whatever like that? Just have these 4 matches on this video or whatever like that. Because I'm thinking that's what I should do. Or whatever like that. For it won't be just 2 extra long old videos or whatever like that. Because if I do the semis, I'm just gonna do it till it's done then. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Yeah, we'll just continue on. And that's a Hoof versus Tiger. Okay. I just like how easy it is for me to change from player 1 to player 2. Yeah, I ain't gonna say what I want to say because usually when I say something, that person ends up losing towards the end and stuff like that. But like, shit, I'm not gonna say it, but you know. Oh wait, damn it, put the wrong damn thing. All right, so Nessa Hoof is gonna be battling for 3rd place in this tournament, and that means Tiger is going to the finals. Let's see who's gonna be his opponent. We got Art versus Hugh. That should be a good fight. It was a knee to the body, just like the last one. Wait. Alright, Arts is player 1. So we got this Hugh, and then we gotta go back to player 1 for Arts. Alright, enjoy.
Peter Arts 青コーナー
got 2 first round. Wait a minute. What does it say? Arts. Okay. So I won't mess up. Alright, so we gotta do Nessa Hugh versus Hoost versus Andy Hugh. Alright. I now need to the damn body to end it. Yeah, it's supposed to be Hugh. Andy Hugh. Alright. Both say AI. Third place. I mean, he got hit with too many clean axe kicks, and then that sneaky hook. That's a Makeda Ippo type hook. I forget what they call the move on Makeda Ippo. Shoot. Yeah. Alright. Let's switch it to player 2. Oh, yeah. So. Oh, wait, it's down here. Then put that right there. God damn it. I mean, you could tell it's third place because it's a bronze medal and shit, but I'm just going to put third place. You know what? No. I'll put the third, but I'm also going to put the medal up there with it. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so he got fourth, he got third. Next up is Tiger versus Peter Arts. All right. Wait, that's right. Yeah, because I'm supposed to put Tiger as player one. Yeah, that's right. So turn that off and right there. I don't know who's gonna win. I was going for one of them at first, but then I was like, shit, everybody getting the quick knockouts. And the freaking Andy Hughes, them axe kicks, man. That's the main reason the other guy ended up losing, because, shoot, if you let him hit one axe kick, that's like a third of your health. Just for the axe kick landing flush. Almost every head kick was like 20% of somebody's health or like 25% of somebody's health. But those axe kicks was like a third of the health. You know, that was like a third of your health if you get hit with that flush. All right, this is the finals to determine who wins in this game. The game playing bad, but at the same time, or whatever like that, I don't really like too much the way the game plays for all those things and stuff like that. And one thing before we do anything is like I like the fact that you see this stuff on there. That's one of the cool things about this game. You get to see where their speed, stamina, and power is located and stuff like that. But you also get to see what they're good, their special arts, and their, you know, the swing hook, the back blow, which is a spinning back fist, I think. And then you got this guy with a straight and the black back blow, stepping high, back blow. You got this guy with the right hook, knee kick. You got this guy with the spinning back kick, and he also got the right hook. You got this guy right here. He got the spinning back kick and the back kick. Left uppercut along with the swing hook. And then we got the long straight for this guy. Shit, that head kick is what he's been using to end the fight, so oh no, that's down there. The back high kick with the swing hook. Stepping body swing hook. High kick and double low, as in two low kicks. And then you got the step in middle, which is the knee. The step in middle is always talk about the knee, because step in low would be a low kick and step in high would be a high kick. Step in knee, and then you also got the high kick. This character has the high kick with the spinning back fist, and this one got the low kick with the swing hook. Alright. Just gonna make sure. So we got Tiger right here going against Peter Arts. Okay. Oh, they right next to each other. Yeah. And you can usually tell the difference because these characters who came in third and fourth, they got two circles, then an X. And then you right here, Andy Hugh got two circles, an X, then a circle for winning third place or whatever like that. Alright, we're finna find out the winner of this tournament. And I'm gonna probably take the game off of here, but other than that, that's about it that you need to know. Like, I'm gonna delete the game in its entirety just to free up space, and like, the game ain't that bad, but like, there's better games that I'm gonna keep. So enjoy this. This is the finals. Enjoy. Make sure the volume.
ピーター・タイガー青コーナー
That's why I didn't say it out loud. After he beat Nestor Hoops, I thought he was going to win the whole thing, but I ain't say it out loud because anytime I say shit out loud, they end up losing. That's why I say shit. Oh, and he won with a head kick. This game is a liar because he been winning with head kicks the whole damn tournament. Shit, and congrats also to Peter Arts, man. He made it all the way to the freaking finals. And oh wait, I gotta put the X first, and then we gotta put second. Now we can put the little thing right here. This. I usually just put winner, but I'm gonna put first place on there or whatever like that. Yep, that is the end of the tournament. Also, something I tend to do is I'll put, if I can screenshot it better, I could go into settings and change the size of the text. So we'll just put it down to 17 because the standard is 18 that I'd be using. And then we'll go back on here and look. Now you can see everything on there a lot clearer. 37 minutes, not too bad. It's about the same, if not a little bit more than the first tournament. Yep. Yeah, I'm glad I just said we're just going to do 5 rounds, 90 seconds, 3 knockdowns to win. If you get 3 of them in a round, you'll win the whole thing and stuff. Because it ended up being better. Because with the 30-second rounds and stuff like that, those matches was going way too quick. The whole entire match, it says 30 seconds, but the whole entire fight in 3 rounds will end in a minute. If it's supposed to be 30 seconds per round, then it should end in a minute and a half. I had fights that was ending in just a minute, and it's 3 rounds. So, like, that's why I just end up saying, forget, we'll just do 90 seconds for everybody. So, yep. Now, another thing that I do is, like, after we get done with the stuff, usually I'll, this side right there. I'll take the game. If I'm done using the game, I'll move it to this folder right here, which is games I don't record. I'll put the next game in the tournament up there at the top, so we'll know about it. Oh wait, I gotta put start next to it, and then it'll go up to the top. Yep. So we'll know to continue on with this game. I'm not sure if I talked about these, but these are just the games I don't use no more. Or just rules or stuff I created for the games that I don't use no more, stuff like that. And I just never got started with this really. I created a system because this don't really have like what's it called? Virtual Pro Wrestling 64. It don't really have like the time limit thing or whatever like that, but I create a whole system where I'll give points for this and that when it comes to like stuff that comes up on the game or whatever like that. Like high flying moves will worth 5, and you have grapples because they're slower than strikes. They're worth 3 points, and counters are worth 2 points, and then ground attacks are worth 2 points. Strikes are worth 1 because you get points for strikes even if they're not landing. It's just based off of what percentage everything is towards the end of the match and whatever. Yeah. but I just never really used it because I ain't never really decided to do that. After I did the 64-man tournament. Yeah. This game I never did nothing for. I was planning on, but I just never started to do it. It was that many people on there, so I was gonna do a tournament, League Cup or whatever like that. And was gonna do stuff for first place and all this other stuff, but I just never got started with the game because I just, you know, I'll probably end up watching somebody who has videos for it on YouTube instead of just doing my own thing with it. If I had the game in English, I probably would use it. But like the gameplay is good, but I just feel like I got King of the Coliseum 2, Virtual Pro Wrestling 2, and there's a bunch of other games that I'd rather do. So yeah, so that's why that game is just sitting here. This is for Fire Pro Wrestling Returns or whatever like that. Except for I did not know that in Fire Pro Wrestling that they don't have the judgment or the time decision and stuff like that. So that's why this never happened. I still do the tournaments and everything because I got those with infinite amount of rounds or like, you know, 12 5-minute rounds and stuff like that for like the matches and stuff. So that's why that's like that. It's just weird that the best, the best simulation game or one of the best simulation games for like pro wrestling as far as like the structure of a match would just have it where you can't decide who won. But guess what does have it? King of the Coliseum 2. King of the Coliseum 2 is basically virtual pro wrestling but 3D. Got the same type of rule set. You can set the AI settings or the computer level always. I think it goes up to 8 with what's the name if I'm not mistaken. Let me see real quick. Because they already went out there anyway. So let me see. King of the Coast. There you go. Right there. Oh wait, no, that's not where I'm supposed to go to. Yeah, they go up to 8, and then you got Fire Pro Wrestling that goes up to 10 for their computer level. Well, it goes 1 to 10, 1 to 8 with their computer levels and stuff like that. Except for Fire Pro Wrestling Returns does have it where you can pick the computer level for every character individually. This one you can't do that. So that's the only real difference between the games, in my opinion. Like Fire Pro Wrestling, I could pick a character and have their level be level 1, and then pick somebody else and have their character be level 10 if I want it. But I don't really care about that because I usually have everybody at the highest level when I pick the characters or whatever like that. So, yeah, finna get ready to get out here. So next time we do tournaments and stuff, it's gonna be for Fighting Illusion K-1 Grand Prix 2000, and we just got to press random select. So we're just gonna do a random selection just by just going to the game mode for Grand Prix and just pressing start because there's only 16 characters on that game. Let me move this down real quick. Is this it right here? Yep, that's it right there. So we're gonna select this and go to the game. There we go. Put that right there. Yep. You know what? I can also. Oh crap. Well, I'll just keep it like this the long way, and we'll go back on here and go back to this. Instead, we'll save it like this. No, I'm not gonna save it like that. Oh wait, I'm forgetting what the heck I'm supposed to change back. I'm supposed to change this back to 18. That's just for the text will look correct and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll just leave it like this. Alright, so to the next one later, and hope you enjoyed this tournament. And next game up for this stuff will be the, you know, Fighting Illusion K-1 GP 2000. The next one later, hope you enjoy.